Good morning. Here I am in a rather sunny Hendon Bridge with a sharp wind that gives the day a bit of an edge. You might be able to hear that in my voice I also have a bit of an edge. Excuse me. Well, what a week it's been. When I spoke last week on behalf of the energy beings with the letter from the light side, I didn't expect quite the week that I've ended up having. It was about self-love, about self-care, about taking care of the inner you, not just the outer you. So, along came an energy upgrade on Monday. And I've read in my news feed that many of you were very restless, had difficulty sleeping. I myself felt like I was buzzing with something, but tired at the same time. And as a result, whenever I have an energy upgrade, I also get stuff shifting. So Tuesday, Wednesday and today, I'm shifting stuff. And this is what the light beings, the energy workers in the other dimensions want to bring to our attention this week. Because we're on the way into a full moon. And at this time, we should be manifesting, sending out our desires for our spiritual purpose. And it's not very easy to send out those desires when, first of all, you don't quite know what it is, how to say it, and your energy is all over the place because old stuff is coming to the surface. So the first thing they want to encourage you to do is to send out the widest wish you can. I taught lots of people, and when we get to the bottom line, what those people want is to be of assistance, to be of service. And this week's theme is very much of service. It's about letting yourself follow where the energy takes you, really. Instead of saying, well, I need to learn this, or I have to work like that, or this is how I'm going to do it, the energy beings are encouraging us to step back from that and to be clear that it's about doing what comes to you. So this week you might feel a little bit wobbly about your skills and abilities. You might feel a little bit wobbly about your spiritual business or how you go about helping people. What the angels particularly are very conscious of, very keen to get us to understand, is that it's what we radiate in our energy that is the most helpful. That's why we're doing all the clearing. That's why we have to become as higher vibrational as we can. Not by waving a magic wand or taking a magic potion, but by acknowledging that over our lifetimes we have built up layers and layers of energy that is not so nice. It's a human thing. We all have normal feelings. And this process of energy upgrades that's going on is to bring us to the understanding that our unique combination of skills is what will help move us forward, because we will help the people we're here to help. Not everybody. We're not here to save the world in a sense of personally, individually. We're here to change our energy, to help others change their energy, so that we have a lovely ripple of loving kindness and compassion going out there that bit by bit by bit changes the whole energy of the planet and everybody and everything that's on it. So it does start with us. It does start with each individual person deciding to be of service somehow. So that's the widest wish, sending out that desire to help. And this week coming, you will find that if you send that out, there will be people who need you. It might be a smile, it might be a kind word, it might be a cup of tea, it might be an in-depth discussion about what your spirituality represents, what it means to you. It might be an in-depth discussion about what their spirituality means to them. It doesn't have to be formal, and it doesn't have to be a treatment, even though all of us spiritual workers offer things, readings, healings, videos like this one. Even though we offer these out into the world, the key thing is to be in the right place at the right time. So this week you're going to be asked to observe synchronicity as well, to send that wish out, and then to adopt that attitude of service. I'm a Reiki Master teacher, and we talk about the attitude of gratitude, which is very important. But the energy beings also want us to understand the attitude of service, that we can help. Even little old me. That's the thing we have to remember. And we have to work from our own unique talents. Not what we see somebody else doing, not what we read about somebody doing or hear about. It's what is my talent. Hi Lisa, lovely to see you, darling. What can I bring to the party, so to speak? And if we work from that, we're going to be successful at that spiritual aim of helping others. So think about sending that out in the full moon energy. Think about your unique talents. Think about how good you are at things. There is often a negative mutter goes on in your mind, and the energy beings, you guide, you inspire us, or the Ascended Masters, all the wonderful energy that's coming in, even some dragon energy around today. It's about switching that off, at least turning it down if possible, and remembering that you have gifts that at the minute you're probably not even acknowledging. From next Monday, there's the opportunity to start rewriting that script, releasing those old beliefs about yourself. And they're asking you to pay particular attention to the people who still maybe try to put you in a pocket, still come at your energy as if you're only this, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that we fall out with those people, and it doesn't mean that we ignore those people. It's just that you don't have to take on board their view of you, because often their view of you is their view of themselves. Hi, Bev. It's about allowing yourself to see the mirror that people are offering you. That mirror is not to judge. You know, we look in the mirror and go, I looked in the mirror this morning, I thought, oh my goodness. And I didn't have any voice at that point. It's not about looking in the mirror and going, oh, look at all my wrinkles and oh, my hair's a mess or whatever. It's about, they are helping you to see where your energy is a little bit off, where you're not loving yourself enough. That's what's important. It's about saying, wow, I can do this, I can do that. I got myself together enough to come and do this video because I'd promised myself I would. It's about allowing that lovely flow back to you, saying, they're a little bit off, where am I a little bit off, and what do I need to do to balance? Of course, we continue to have on the world stage a lot of turbulence, and thank you to Bev, I believe you just shared my video, thanks sweetheart. We do have a push and a pull going on, and the energy beings first of all want to reassure us this is a rebalance. This year is an exercise in rebalancing. So it is making things very polarised. What's happening is attitudes and beliefs are kind of drifting into two very deeply entrenched positions. And then there's us in the middle who are going, I can see that point, but I can see that point. Hi, Marie. It's about, we need to see what energy we give to the world in order for us to change it. So don't get to the place of fear about these different points of view. They say to us again, life will continue pretty much as it always has. But we have an opportunity when we come across these perspectives, these viewpoints, to actually say, I'm somewhere in the middle and I can see that point and that point, but I want to be here to help. I want to move things forward. Because actually that is what will make the difference. Each one of us addressing our own inner point of view and saying, well, is that a bit harsh, or is that a bit unfair, or is that a bit unkind to others? And am I being unkind to myself if I've got that viewpoint? In everything, the energy beings ask you to think about moderation, about not going to the extremes. That's why we need to turn this little mutter off that goes on behind us, that keeps telling us that we're not quite good enough and we can't quite do this and we can't quite achieve that, because that opens the door for really getting a downer on ourselves, and it stops us helping ourselves to change, because change is always a challenge. We've learned not to like change. We think we should be in control and everything should be organised. Everything should be easy. But we are dictating how it should be easy instead of going, well, it will be easy if I just go with it. So this week, try to go with what is happening on a global and a national level, and even in your local community, as the way in which the world is rebalancing. Be kind to yourself and allow yourself to rebalance along with the rest of the world. You can achieve whatever you set your heart on, and thank you for the lovely hearts. You can achieve, it's there for you. Take that, in a sense, line of least resistance. When someone is aggressive, step back and let them be. You don't have to be. You can hold your position. If someone is hateful, you don't have to join in. Don't give them back what they're giving you. Especially in the time of releasing, when we are letting go of old stuff, let it go to the earth. Send that energy away through the earth, not through other people. Don't gift it to other people. And don't take their energies. have a little lovely barrier that says, oh, they're releasing too. If we're all releasing, we really don't want that. Let's send it to this wonderful planet who she has the ability to transform that energy. Remember, you have guides and inspirers. We all have. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what they're called. It doesn't matter if you don't even know they're there. Remember your guardian angel if you're not sure about guides and inspirers, and ask for help, because that's the key thing. All of the people on this planet can make a huge difference if we work as a global community, if we recognise our place as energy beings and help to mend our own energy. Being of service to others will happen. If we serve ourselves in a loving and kind way and take care of ourselves, we are giving that loving kindness outwards too. It's in our energy. If we give that loving kindness, someone else can serve themselves and share in that loving kindness, and we can build a community based on loving kindness and compassion. One last thing that they would like to add: laugh at yourself. It's so much easier to be in a positive vibration when we learn that it's not deadly serious. I've had that lesson this week. Sorry. It's about remembering we don't know how long we have on this planet. Do we want it to be feeling doom and gloom, or do we want it to be, you know what the hell, I'm just going to have a good day? I had the privilege of having a lovely day yesterday. I was feeling off colour, but a wonderful friend came along and we went and had a coffee, and our conversation did go deep, but we laughed so much, and in that laughter a little bit of tears came through, because we needed to release those. So go gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, laugh at yourself for getting hooked into the dramas that really, really don't mean anything, and enjoy this coming week. Whatever its ups and downs, it'll turn out to be for the best anyway. That's what they want you to remember. I've got my lovely angels with me at the moment, giving me loads of healing energy, so I'm passing that healing energy out to share it with you. Whenever you manage to watch this video, you'll still get a blast of that healing energy. Thank you, Marie. I am going to be feeling better soon because they're making sure I am. And if I can just encourage you, life is what it is. It doesn't matter. Hold close to you what's precious to you, which is you and your loved ones. That's what it's about. Thank you, Gemma, Marie, Lisa, and I think there's somebody else, but I don't know who it is. But thank you for joining my live broadcast. Thank you also for listening to the energy beings. I know they do appreciate it, and they're here to help. And apparently I'll be back next week. Oh, thank you, Brenda. And take care, everybody. Bye.